Hi everyone, it's Megan from Katherine James. Today I'm going to answer a great question that we got on social media, which was all about which gemstones potentially offer the best value per carat. So I'm going to preface this topic by mentioning that the price of gemstones can fluctuate quite dramatically even in short periods of time. And this is based on quite a few different factors, but two of the biggest ones are trends and supply. However, like I said, there are a lot of factors to consider, and one example is that even right now during the COVID-19 pandemic, it has been more difficult to source certain gemstones and even just to move them around the world from continent to continent. And this has caused the prices of some gems to rise recently and even have them be a little bit more difficult to find. The other important thing to remember is that gemstones in general are considered a very good investment. They are a rare and finite resource just like gold or water, and eventually those resources won't necessarily be around anymore, and because of that, their value will increase over time. And so, while it's impossible to know the future and to know which new sources may be found or which resources of certain gems may dry up and which trends are going to come into popularity, these are the gemstones that I think right now offer amazing value per carat and the value that I think will be held far into the future. So the first gem we're going to talk about is Tanzanites. And Tanzanites are the perfect example of how a gem's price can fluctuate very dramatically in a short amount of time, purely based on consumer interest and supply and demand. To learn more about this history and how this price of this gemstone has fluctuated so dramatically, you can watch our Tanzanite video and also read our article all about Tanzanites on Kjj.Rocks. Tanzanites are highly unique because they're still only found in only one place on Earth, Tanzania. They have unique and remarkable highly saturated color, which is highly valued in the gem and jewelry industry. But they really still fly under the radar, and one of the reasons is because a lot of jewelry designers and major jewelry houses cannot use them in major collections because they're too difficult to source in large quantities because they are so rare that they only come in this one source. The Tanzania source was found in the 60s, and if another source is not found in the near future, it's highly possible that this gemstone source will dry up quickly and cause the price of Tanzanite to skyrocket. As I mentioned, the qualities available now in Tanzanite are amazing. They have beautiful color, and the quality is comparable to the absolute best quality of blue sapphire on the market today. For this reason, I do believe that Tanzanites offer some of the best value per carat of any gem. Colored diamonds and diamonds in general are a very interesting topic because in recent years, only colorless diamonds have been very fashionable. And while colorless diamonds are very rare, diamonds in general are definitely more plentiful and easier to source than many other gems. And it wasn't until the last couple of years that colored diamonds have really skyrocketed in popularity. While the rarest colored diamonds are pink to red, green, and blue, and they are very rare and definitely priced accordingly, yellow diamonds are the ones that are really skyrocketing in popularity. And even other colors like gray and brown, which have definitely, been a little bit discouraged in the past, are becoming popular with customers as well. And if you find these diamonds that are not technically in the fancy range, which is when the GIA grades them beyond Z on the colorless scale, you can still find them in beautiful colors up until Z, and at those levels they can be priced very, very well. Colored diamonds are also unique in that they do offer that variety of beautiful color, which can be so eye-catching and unique for people that they love, and that's the thing that they love about colored gemstones. But it still offers that mystique and kind of luxury of owning a diamond, and so you get the best of both worlds, which is why I think a lot of people are really interested in these colored diamond stones. The other thing to remember is that now that synthetic diamonds are really on the rise, and these are diamonds that are made in a factory but with the same chemical composition and structure of a real diamond found in the earth, we could just see diamonds go a similar way to pearls. And when cultured pearls were invented, natural pearls really fell off the radar and became extremely rare. And so we could easily see that in the next few years with diamonds, which could cause them to be, highly sought after and valuable in any color range. Sapphires in general, I find, offer a great value per carat, especially out of the big three, because they are a little bit easier to find and easier to source than rubies or emeralds. They come in a wider variety of colors, which kind of gives you more selection and again, makes them easier to source when you want a particular piece of jewelry. But I do think that yellow sapphires, especially compared to pink and blue sapphires, have really flown under the radar. And similar to yellow diamonds, they are really starting to gain traction. I also think it's interesting that yellow sapphires have been very popular and a very high value in Eastern cultures for many years, and like a lot of trends are finally making their way west. And I do think that because we find such amazing qualities of yellow sapphire in Sri Lanka, where some of the absolute best qualities of sapphire are sourced, this gemstone is going to skyrocket in popularity and value, and will hold their value for a very long time in the future. The last gemstone we're going to talk about are spinels, and spinels are ones that we don't see very often, and in that way they're kind of similar to tanzanites. They can be difficult to source, and for that reason they've just never reached that height of consumer popularity. However, when you do find them, they can be absolutely mesmerizing. They're actually part of the cubic crystal system, just like garnets and diamonds, and so they have amazing light reflection and are very, very sparkly. They're also known for having beautiful color saturation and can easily be compared to rubies and sapphires. And they also come in a wide variety of stunning colors. They come in pink, orange, red, green, blue, gray, black. Absolutely stunning. They're also historical gems that have been around forever. They were actually often confused with rubies and their pink and red varieties, and for that reason ended up in the royal crown jewels of many collections. So this is a very special gemstone. Again, it's flown under the radar, and for that reason you can find them at amazing prices, and I think they offer amazing value per carat right now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please feel free to like and subscribe to our channel. To learn more about gems and jewelry and to see all of our collections, please feel free to visit our website at Kjj.Rocks, where we have a wealth of articles all about all of your favorite gems.